Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that Duryodhana came back from Indraprastha very scorned and upset. All he could see was his insult at the Maya Sabha and the vengeance he had for the prosperity of the Pandavas. He was blinded with fury. He could not sleep, eat or drink. At that time, his devious uncle Shakuni came and shared a plan with him. He said Duryodhana should invite the Pandavas to Hastināpura to play a game of dice. As a part of the game, Shakuni would make sure that Yudhishthira gambles away all his wealth, his kingdom, everything that belongs to him. This perked up the interest of Duryodhana. He wanted to know more. Shakuni explained to him how he is going to plot the evil plan. Now, with these thoughts, both of them went to Dhritarashtra. Shakuni told Dhritarashtra that to cheer up Duryodhana, they should invite the Pandavas for a game of dice at Hastināpura. They both together convinced Dhritarashtra that that is a great plan. Then they told the plot about how they will snatch everything away from the Pandavas. This excited Dhritarashtra too, but he did not display his feelings like his son Duryodhana. They all agreed that this is a good plan. The only problem was Vidura. They both told Dhritarashtra to not be worried about the lectures of dharma that Vidura would give him. They told him that as a king he should dismiss the words of the minister. Dhritarashtra relented and sent words for Vidura to come to his palace. When he came, Dhritarashtra asked Vidura to go and invite the Pandavas to come to Hastināpura. Dhritarashtra relented and agreed to Duryodhana and Shakuni's plan. They were given permission to build a Dyuta Sabha in a place called Jayanta. It was in the outskirts of Hastināpura. Then Dhritarashtra summoned Vidura to come to his palace. Vidura was asked to be the messenger and go to Indraprastha to invite the Pandavas for the game of dice. Vidura tried his best to dissuade them, but the king would not listen to any words of the wise Vidura. The king had dismissed the words of a minister. Vidura had no choice. He had to go to Indraprastha. As a minister and a messenger, he conveyed the message to Yudhishthira. But as a well-wisher, he dissuaded Yudhishthira too to come to Hastināpura. He said he should not do it. He knew something bad was going to happen. He told Yudhishthira that the Kauravas along with Shakuni would have hatched another devious plan. Hence, Yudhishthira should refrain from coming to Hastināpura. Dhritarashtra knew that Yudhishthira would not disobey his elders. On top of it, he had a weakness for gambling. The plan hatched by Shakuni and Duryodhana was going to fructify. Yudhishthira left Indraprastha along with his brothers, wife Draupadi and mother Kunti. This would be the last time that they would be seeing their city in all its glories as the rulers of the land. Fate would have a different story written for them when they go to Hastināpura. What are our takeaways from the story? Company matters. Evil tendencies, when fueled by people like Shakuni, will rage ferociously. It's like pouring ghee into a wildfire. So company kept matters a lot. Dhritarashtra, due to his intense attachment to his firstborn, did not do any course correction for his son. He let him behave however he pleased, and he gave him whatever he wanted. Now it was too late to put any sense into Duryodhana's head. Parents have to take the reins and guide their children when they are young. It is said until 5 years children can be pampered. But from 6 to 16, they have to be disciplined. They have to be taught all ways of life. When they attain the age of 16, parents are allowed to treat them as friends. It's only treat them, they don't become their friends. They are still the guides. Children have to respect that as well. Another thing we observe here is that Yudhishthira had a weakness for gambling. Under the pretext of listening to elders, he really wanted to go and play. Even though he knew the outcome of gambling is never positive, he still wanted to succumb to his temptation. Otherwise, as a supreme king of the land, he could have politely refused the invitation. In fact, even Shastra puts dharma above all else. Vidura himself in Mahabharata says that even if it is elders or teachers, if they are doing adharma, it becomes the duty of a person to chastise them. Yudhishthira did not do that because he had a temptation to go and play. So we see that it's very easy to succumb to our temptations. It is grit that is needed at that time. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.